Ricardo. Juan. Roboticus. Ken.
We will start the game tonight in the basement of Prestige Worldwide. You have been brought here by, oh gosh, I forgot her name again. Uzan?
Susan?
Sounds right. Yeah.
Uzan, I think.
Yeah.
And she is requesting that you retrieve the robes of the Magi off of a wizard that lives above.
He's
And
really powerful.
and the staff of power from the bird person who lives above.
I hear he's
She
quite the
begins to
detective, too.
She begins to describe your task, that somewhere above, potentially in their rooms, potentially inside rooms, are two individuals, along with some of their friends as well, maybe. Damond has not provided her with all of the details of or layout of Prestige Worldwide, but she knows that there could be multiple associates and or companions or pets within the rooms above. That said, Damond suggested to her that now was the time for you to come into Prestige Worldwide because all of the individuals have finally gone to sleep for the evening. For you, it was roughly 7, 8 in the morning when you left. They have teleported you into Waterdeep, which finds itself several hours behind. The sun has not yet risen here. It is only 1:30 or 2 in the morning. And so you are being tasked with sneaking above, taking the items, and coming back. She will remain invisible in the area, and she actually casts an invisibility spell and disappears. Her voice still emanates. Is that Ricardo?
Yep.
Her voice emanates from her invisible self. Go, do what you can. I will be here to whisk us all away when the deed is done.
Okay.
Oh, so she's keeping tabs on
Do
us.
we know if we're still being watched by the head wizard?
Make an insight check.
Oh, I did it on Victor. God. Yeah, like so
Victor
11.
rolls high enough and bursting
Yeah.
down into the basement.
So I rolled a 4 on Victor, and then so basically, yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know. I got 2 character sheets up here.
Yeah. I mean, you assume so, but you really have no idea. He might be. He might not be.
Okay.
Yeah, you really don't know.
And so the wizards who brought us here and gave us this task, did they sort of did they ever indicate how strong like this other group is? Like these people were robbing, or did they ever indicate how powerful these items are? Or are they just kind of bringing us in here blind?
They're kind of bringing you in here blind.
All right.
Speaking of blind, can we see in the basement?
You can.
It smells like sweat.
It does smell like sweat. You notice a bunch of like rags and towels over in a corner. It is lit by an everlasting torch on the sconce there.
Okay.
And above, the stairs leading up lead to what would appear to be a trapdoor above your heads.
Okay.
A short little ladder.
So obviously, okay. So there's a situation where we I know Prestige Worldwide has this little goblin that lives in the basement. So
He got upgraded, doesn't he? Live
is
upstairs
he?
now?
I don't know. We'll see. Like, did we?
This is where there may or may not be a secret.
Yeah, well, we don't know about any secret like hiding spots, but I'm talking about is there a little goblin guy just snoring away, sleeping in the basement, or did we give
feel
him
like
a room?
he lives upstairs.
There is no goblin guy snoring away in the basement. It is just the lot of you at this time.
All right.
there any ghosts?
That's a fair question. You do not see any ghosts.
So how do you guys want to handle this? Do we all go upstairs or do we just?
I'd say we.
I mean, they
we
told us
go
there
in
was a lot of
commando
them.
Style.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
go in as a
They
group
told
and
us there was a
fuck
lot
'em
of
up.
them, so I think we should stick together.
Okay.
How's everyone's like stealth skills? Because I have boots of elven kind that gives steps make no sound, and you have advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving silently,
I think
which is a
Attune.
little. You do not have to attune to them.
I think Ricardo is the only one with like a really good stealth.
I switched to my infiltration armor, and that by itself gives me advantage on stealth checks, so I don't really need the boots.
My stealth is +4. It's not bad.
Yeah, I've got +7, so yeah, I'm pretty sneaky. But don't
What about
just
Juan?
Juan's a +1, so he's
Maybe I'll hand the boots over to Juan.
okay.
does what's his name's boots do anything cool? Like in terms of that?
Me?
And yeah,
No, just movement.
movement. Okay.
They are cool.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
but-
like not knowing who occupies this space, we've been pretty cocky. I feel like we just march upstairs and say, "We're here to take some items and be on our way."
Well, now that we know that this lady is like creeping, we can't just leave. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of our ideas. Like,
So I
maybe
guess-
we just bail.
Ken's gonna just like shrug and be like, ugh.
I feel like if we bail, it's because we know there's potential to fight some really bad dudes, and that's kind of cheap. So I think we just
So we can
sneak
go
up. We just creep up. Let's just creep upstairs.
Yeah.
It's like
Ken's
our only
like,
option.
Get to creeping.
Ken's like, you heard the lady. Let's go
Do you
get
wanna-
those, get those
Do you want to
items.
go sit at the bar, like completely, and like case the joint, or do you want to?
Sounds like they're-
right now.
Sounds like they're closed for the night.
Oh
maybe?
yeah, you're
Do
right.
we-
You're right.
Do we
Yeah.
hear any
That's-
sounds coming from upstairs?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, Ken would point to the
13.
trapdoor and be like, someone go listen.
I would ask as well that everybody give me a stealth check at advantage at the moment. Is that at advantage? Oh,
My
Roboticus.
advantage did not do much for me.
Same. I rolled very low.
It teetered on that
Yeah.
20
Oh
and
my
just
God.
ever
Thank
so
God for
slowly
advantage.
rolled onto the 2.
All right, let me average that really
Yeah,
fast.
crunch those
Oh my
numbers.
God, average.
It's not looking good.
Alright.
Roboticus forgot to disconnect his Bluetooth speaker built into his chest.
Let me do one thing. I am going to roll.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. All right. I got a natural 20. With the
Oh,
13,
no.
you can hear the following. There are noise of something moving above. It's odd at first, and then you hear. Make a nature check as well.
As a little reminder, Alistair doesn't sleep. He meditates for 4 hours a
Oh,
night.
nat 1.
Yeah, you can't put together what the noise of this creature is that's moving above you, but you can suddenly hear a.
Oh shit! We have dogs.
Yeah, we have guard dogs.
We have guard dogs.
Oh, I forgot about
Uh,
them.
And you hear them scratching at the trapdoor.
You got to put them down.
Turn to the rest of the party. I'm like, they got some kind of monster
Look.
up there guarding the place.
I got a bunch of rations on me. We'll do the old,
Ken's like,
hot
"I think
dog
there's
trick.
some dogs up there.
Yeah. Well,
Some kind of creature.
we don't know they're dogs, but we.
I mean, they're
we know-
barking and growling.
Roboticus didn't know what the sound of their footsteps were across the wooden floor. He was the only one to be like, he just had no idea that that's what dogs feet
Okay.
sound like.
I'm a robot, dude. I've never seen a dog before.
So, who wants to take a peek at what's going on up there?
Ken's like, "Ugh,
Who's got sleight of hand?
let me take a closer look.
Could open the trap door, throw some meat out, and close it real
Ken
quick.
Ken will approach the trap door and sort of give it a little push to see if there's pressure against it or
Oh wait, do I
or
have?
if it feels like it could just like pop it open to like look up.
Oh, I
It-
got speak with animals. I could talk to them.
so there's like a latch, and you suspect that there's a latch up top as well that connects to this. So you're gonna have to open the latch, and then you should be able to push it up without issue, Ken.
You two are ridiculous.
Okay. Ken's just gonna he just wants to like peek and see if he can see anything. Cause we can it sounds like there's something on the other side, right?
Here, let me. I will show you what there is on the other side. You get a small glimpse of behind a bar, and you see one snout sniffing at you.
Move it.
As you begin to poke your head up through the trapdoor. And so you can see a snout, and you can sort of see the surroundings of behind the bar there. And there are very clearly two dogs.
Ken would just like immediately close it. And then just like sneak back down a lad's be like, there's two fucking big dogs up there.
Do we have anyone that's good with animals?
I could talk with them.
Ken
Try to ration with
Ken
them.
looks up to you, he's like, really? And Ken's like, well, fucking go for it, man.
I could send my Drake up there to like run outside or something and have him chase him or something.
That sounds like it would make a lot of noise.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
dogs start
probably.
barking.
We're here
know
to
what's up.
sneak, right?
Yeah. Do you
Alright.
think the best thing to do is talk to him?
Yeah, tell him we'll give him food or something. Ask him about who these people
Yeah.
are, like who live here and shit. We can try to find these items, you know.
Juan will give you a couple rations of pig meat.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Then we'll use speak with animals.
Okay. You will pop your head up.
Yeah, and I would just say, oh, you may be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you. Okay. Let's say, hey, doggos. We got some food down here if you let us come up. What's going on up there?
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Can clearly smell food.
It can smell the. Yeah, you get advantage because of the pork.
One more. Yeah, not much better. How about
Oh
a 10?
my goodness.
Not very
Um,
persuasive.
They kind of stop growling. They seem to be keeping their distance, but you can see them smelling for the pork. They don't immediately come for it. They're not necessarily in full guard mode anymore, however.
And I would say, give me the pork. Give me the pork. Until I get...
What
And
would,
assuming someone gave me the pork, I would lift the latch and like toss it, and a couple
okay,
feet away from the door.
like over the bar or?
No, like on the floor, but like just away from the trapdoor a little bit.
Gotcha. So we will say that you throw it kind of like, oops, let me open that up a little bit for you. Say
Yeah,
that
like
you
into
kind
the
of,
corner, like into the corner.
yeah. I'm gonna move the dogs over here a bit. And you can see in the area, they're in the corner fighting over the piece of pork at this moment in time.
All right, then I would pop the thing all the way open and like cautiously climb up and stand up and slowly look around.
Okay. And as you do so, you get a full view of the bar here. I will remove this. As you stand up and look around, the dog's sort of tussling over the piece of pork next to you.
Oh, didn't mean to roll that.
No, that's actually fine. You can actually see. Oh no, that's a persuasion check.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
I was just clicking on something.
Gotcha. You can see outside of the bar. There's nobody in the street. The area is quiet. There's a fire. You suspect that the dogs might have been over by the fire the way that they moved above you at one point in time. And the bar itself is silent now.
And no one's around.
Nobody is around.
All right, so I'd whisper back down to the gang and say, "Hey, it's safe to come up, quick."
Okay. The gang would probably come up at that.
We
Okay.
coming.
Very stealthily.
Well, as stealthily as we rolled. Can't be, oh shit. And there's a door. Like right here, right?
There is a door right there to your south.
Ken would jiggle the knob.
There we go. I couldn't put your character on there, Juan. Sorry about that. Yeah, you jiggle the knob. It's unlocked.
Alright, Ken would open and be like, fucking let's put these dogs in the closet or some shit, get them out of here.
You open it up and you can see what would be a kitchen.
Oh, perfect. Is there like more food in here that they might want to eat?
There's definitely gonna be food in here that they would want to eat, from what you can tell. Yeah.
Ken would just fucking grab some and be like, hey, you guys, you want more?
Wait,
Just
what
like,
kind of food? We got to make sure there's no like onions or grapes.
No, there's like plenty of like edible dog food.
Ken doesn't give a shit if these dogs
Yeah.
die.
Okay.
Come on, doggy.
Okay.
Ken's trying to bring them in this kitchen to lock them in here.
Can you make? We don't have animal handling in 5e, do we? Can you make a
No, we do. Animal
Oh,
handling.
we do. Oh yeah, make an animal handling check then, Ken. You can do so. I'm gonna say at advantage.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh shit.
They immediately see that you're giving them more food, and the kitchen door is open, which they are not allowed to go into. And so they're like, "Hell's yeah!"
Alright, he'd lead them in and just like throw the food in there and close the door.
Okay. Both the dogs run in. You close the door behind them.
Ken looks up and smiles. That was easy.
What one obstacle down?
Some guard dogs.
Ken just puts his finger over his mouth like shh. And then like just points upstairs. And then like eyes, so he like points at his eyes and like does like the scanning, you know. Slowly starts to head towards Ricardo. Sliding over the bar, all cool.
Can I please get a stealth check from everyone again?
Ooh, that's better.
It's pretty good actually so far. I'll screw it up
Mine's
with
coming.
Bacchus.
Mine's coming. Oh, first one was real bad. Second one was also real bad.
All right.
I am not a stealthy robot.
Uh,
If we have advantage on the rolls and we already had advantage, do we get double advantage?
You don't have advantage on these ones. Sorry.
Oh,
Let me just do one thing.
I think me and now Juan both ended up with advantage for magic items and shit.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's a 16 average. It's pretty good. You're pretty quiet, and you begin to move around the bar as you wish.
Is Ricardo leading because he's the most stealthy?
Yeah.
I don't think the items are here. I think they're upstairs.
Yeah. Let's only
Well,
use
we should just make
hand
like a
motions.
marching order and then just like,
We'll
yeah.
speak with hand motions.
Yeah. I was just asking, like,
Yeah, I know. What
Doesn't Ricardo have telepathy that he can use to talk to us with?
I don't know. I think maybe he's done that once.
Right? He almost got us in a bunch of trouble once with telepathy. Let's use that to our
Okay.
advantage now.
Juan points to his eyes and then makes a hand motion for stepping on stairs. It's like a-
Well, that's what Ken did earlier. He pointed, up.
okay.
As you are all moving around from behind the bar, you can see through the windows a lone half-orc city watchman. He sort of stops, maybe about here. You can sort of see him in the darkness, lit up by some of the street lamps.
Oh shit.
And you can see a heavy sigh as he looks longingly towards Prestige Worldwide. And he continues looking around and continues to walk by without issue.
Oh, Volkner got kicked out of the group.
Oh, he joined the City Watch.
Would you guys would like to head upstairs?
Mm-hmm. Stealthily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stealthily.
However, stealthily we rolled.
Give me one moment.
God, this is gonna be bad if we break out in a fight.
Yeah, are we gonna mural as Zusanu? Like, what's gonna
I mean, if somebody had to go from the group,
just stuff a sock in his mouth and beat him to death?
Right? It's the only way we'd be able to beat him with that staff.
the same way we got the staff with our last campaign is how we're gonna get it back from
Right.
our own group. Just murder them in their sleep.
All right. You come up the stairs to the second stairs here, and let me just open this up for you. There is a door ahead of you. You guys can see your characters here,
I'm gonna
right?
fucking laugh my ass off if
Yep.
Alice just been invisible watching us the whole time. She's like, "Oh hey lads, what are you doing?"
So you can see that there is a closed door in front of you as you round the corner up the stairs.
Let's someone put their ear to it, or look through the keyhole or something.
Ricardo was taking point, I believe.
Yeah, I'll investigate whatever I need to.
Go for it. Investigation or perception's up to you.
Definitely do that perception. Yeah.
18.
All right. It appears to be a silent sitting room of some sort beyond. You can see a desk with a chair. I will open this much to you. It is lit up. There is an everlasting light within the room there, and it appears quiet.
Are there I just had a thought because I have spider climb. So if I put on those silent boots, I could like spider climb around the outside and like look through the windows to see if maybe we could find out like which room our targets are in. Oh, but then Volknar would see me.
Alistair would, or no, Ken would just be like, he'd give the shush. They just be like, just point and then like do the eye symbol again. Like, trying to say that's what we're just here looking, man.
Roboticus
As
like
you-
nods when Ken does the shush motion and takes out a little vial of oil and loosens up his joints so they don't creak.
As you enter this room, you can see that it is a comfortable sitting room for at least 4 individuals near what would be the fire from below. You can probably make a similar fire on some grates here by the looks of it. It has 2 doors, one to the north, one to the south.
Going the one to the north.
Let's take a listen first.
Creak it open.
Yeah, if
Very
you
sneakily.
if you're listening to that one, Ken will listen to this one.
Okay, make perception checks. Ooh, Ricardo.
11 for
Alright.
Ken.
Ricardo, you don't hear anything beyond your door, but as you press your ear to it, you can hear, and Ken is being a little loud, but you can hear beyond Ken. There is something maybe in the room beyond Ken, maybe a room beyond that room even. You think it's the muffled sound of snoring. Strange, odd, guttural snoring.
Well, I'll let him know that, and then
Okay.
I would open my door.
Okay. This room was silent. As you open this door, you can see that it leads out onto a balcony as well beyond this room. To the north, to the west is a nice sitting room, probably some sort of like private dining room.
Prestige is so dope.
There is also a, I know, right? There's also a door right here.
I guess if they went
No
this way.
robes around here.
Nope, no robes. Not the thing you're looking for necessarily.
Is this like storage here?
That is a writing desk
Writing desk.
or
Ken
like a
can't read.
writing table. Yeah.
Ken has no interest in books and writing. I guess Ken would kind of just like point towards the door. Just go out. And this is the only other door that we can see is this one here.
So there's
no.
a door here by Ricardo as well.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Well, if there's another door there, Ken would point at that door.
All right, let's go.
Vodicus is sticking with Ricardo.
Yeah. Especially if we heard people beyond the other one.
Or you heard some sort of snoring.
Kind of like
Yeah.
the sound of a guttural snore.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Victor snore to me.
You guys would like to go through this doorway here?
Yeah.
Okay. You open this door, and it is a long hallway. There's a door just to the left. It looks like it leads probably back outside based on what you know of the building so far. And then there is a door at the end of the hall as well.
Are these windows? We peek out
No,
the
those are
window and see.
paintings. Those are paintings
We'll
of
do,
Waterdeep, actually.
do another
Goddamn.
perception on this door.
Prestige Worldwide is so goddamn fancy.
Right?
Listening through this door, it sounds
More
like
snoring.
those. Yeah, but it's muffled in such a way that makes you suspect it's not necessarily coming from the room that you're trying to listen into, but maybe a room somewhere else beyond.
While we're in this hallway and I'm next to Juan, I'm gonna turn to him and whisper, like, we're out of Thay. I know that red wizard's downstairs, but this might be our best chance to escape, get out of all this business. We should play this carefully.
Ken looks behind him and he's like, dumb robot, she's probably behind us right now.
Oh, I don't have my invisibility lantern anymore.
Good one.
I'm gonna go wave my hands over the air behind Victor.
Yeah. One,
Make a investigation check.
I cannot roll above a 5. God damn.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, you don't find anything behind you. She's not right there, so far as you know.
All right, she's not right behind us.
Ricardo goes into the door.
One
I'm
looks
saying,
back and or Ken looks
keep
back.
on
Starts going
pushing
sideways. I
forward.
say we just cheese it.
You find an empty bedroom, well kept, military corners on the bed, a large battle axe on a chest that seems to have some sort of gear and clothes spilling out of it a little bit to the south, a bedside table, and an empty fireplace. You can clearly hear the audible snores of some horrific sounding creature from the room beyond through the fireplace, because the fireplaces like go from like through rooms basically to share warmth.
Is there anything like immediately valuable looking in the chest?
Let's see. Are you open? You're opening the chest and taking a peek in. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Ken would be like, let's just get the shit we're here for and go.
yeah,
But what if it's in the chest? That's what we're here to investigate.
he ain't wrong, but he knows
know,
it's
but I'm
not
just
there.
I know
It's
you.
what my character would do.
Sure.
All right. There is a very large, very special looking great axe. And next to it is a single javelin with a lightning bolt across it. There's also a lot of manacles, oddly enough.
Sounds right.
Do you want this battle axe, Victor?
I feel like it'd be a dick move to take it. Just if there's not a thing that we're looking for, just move on.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't steal any of the cool looking stuff.
I mean, I have my great sword is
It's pretty, yeah, it is
pretty
pretty
good.
sweet.
Yeah.
Probably better.
Ken snarks at the weapons. Weapons over pussies. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying, if we didn't know this was Prestige Worldwide, we'd be stealing all this shit.
No, Ken hates weapons.
The jet lady, well, at least robotics would take at least the javelin.
I mean, I would like VGK's reaction of my guy
Like he stole
stealing his
all of his
stuff,
stuff.
but yeah. All right.
You know what? I'm taking the javelin. Fuck it.
All right.
All right. The javelin of lightning is yours.
Ken shakes his head. Fucking
Let's
robots.
let's keep looking.
I mean, I bought it for him to begin with. I'm just taking it back.
Ken looks disappointed and he like goes up to the robot, holds up his fist, and he's like, "I thought you were trying to use these like a real man."
Yeah, I can't use my thunder fist when I'm sneaking. I hold up my right hand and there's like a Mega Man style like Mega Buster on like top of my forearm. Like this is what I've got for sneak mode.
Yeah.
He's like lightning kind of sparking across it. Like I'm just sticking with my theme.
Juan just walks up to you guys and puts his finger in front of his mouth and he's just bug-eyed.
Yeah, I was literally about to ask. Can everyone please roll a stealth check? And Ricardo, as you get close to that window, you can hear the snoring emanating from the other side of the wall, loudly reverberating through the wood.
That was our time to fucking roll like rock stars. Nice.
Yeah. All right, an average of like nearly 21. Yeah, you guys are pretty quiet in this room, you believe. There is no fire in the fireplace. It's not cold. It's cooler here, nonetheless.
Is this a window?
It is a window.
So I turn to Vic. Let me borrow those boots real quick.
Juan.
Actually, no. I think maybe
My name is
Juan
Juan.
should I think maybe Juan should keep the stealth advantage boots. So I am going to cast Spider Climb real quick, and maybe pop out the window to see if I can peek in this window next to us.
Sure.
Just like ever so slightly, like tilting my head above, like across the window, just a little bit peeking.
I
Yeah,
mean,
well-
we're going to use the same stealth check that you already just rolled, so.
While he's doing that, Ken is just watching the hallway we came from.
Okay. The hallway is silent and still. As you open the window and climb out and poke your head up over the side, you can very clearly see a bed with a half-naked
Oh my
goblin snoring incredibly loudly, a bottle of rot gut next to him, leaking down off the bed onto the floor.
Okay. I want to do a quick ocular assessment of the room, see if there's like a staff or robes or like the items that we're looking for in there.
There is fancy dress, and beyond that, nothing else in the chair.
Man, we really took care of Grub Grub.
You can
He's living
also
the high
see,
life, dude.
This character seems to have a balcony off their room.
Oh shit. Are there also other windows on the floor above me that I can see from where I am on this little roof thing?
That is a very good question. You can see. It's funny. There's no windows on the third floor above you. There is another balcony above the balcony to your right, and you suspect that might have some sort, window something. Yeah, Yeah, nothing on this side of the building. Let me just double check the 4th floor, but I don't think you can see up there. No, you can't see up there.
I'd like poke my head back in and be like, it's just a drunk goblin next door. I'd whisper to Ricardo. Like, do you
We
want
gotta get
me
a
like
fire.
yeah, while I'm
can
out
go up.
here, or can I look around like behind me? Do I see anyone like on the streets or anyone around who might be able to spot me?
So you
Spider
are on
climbing
the
around the building?
yeah, you're on the Troll Skull Alley side. It's late at night. Follow would be sleeping. The armorers and the Dragonborn would be sleeping. You don't see anybody in the street. If you want to try to like, you can make a perception check if you'd like, just in case. But seems empty just at a glance.
17.
Yeah, nothing to see.
Okay. Um, I'd whisper in Ricardo, like, should I check out like the next floor up, see if I can poke my head in through
Yeah.
into another
Yeah, go
window?
up. See if there's more anybody up there when you do.
So I guess I'd spider climb up one floor to see if I like there's a window on the balcony above Grub's room that I can peek into.
Yeah, there's absolutely a balcony. I will put you up there, Roboticus. And let me switch to this. So there is a window here on this balcony.
I want to climb. I want to like stay on the wall and just like peek my head.
Okay. And as you peek your head into this bathroom, there is a tub filled with probably what was once warm bath water, a fireplace. Again, there's no fire. It's a pretty warmish day. It's probably cool enough to sleep comfortably. Um, yeah, that's what you can see. There's a door to the north.
Do you want to see any other like windows on either like the southern side or like the balcony side?
No, you don't see any windows on either side here. If you peek your head around, you can see some windows here and here, but there are no windows along this side here.
So I guess I'd continue crawling along the side of the building and peek into this one next.
This one is an empty room that effectively functions as like a library type sitting room. There's actually light coming out of this room. It looks like there's an everlasting light in a sconce on the wall. There's quite a number of books, a globe. Looked like somebody had been sitting here reading at one point in time recently. There's a door to the west, which is the only entry and exit from this room.
Okay. And like this, the northern side, that's like the street, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Don't want to do. So I guess I'd
Is-
loop back around and peek my head around this side of the building to see if there are windows I could look in.
Yeah, there's a window here. You see the balcony on the 3rd floor here, and then there's window, door, window. Double check that. Sorry, door, window, 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 window.
I guess I'd peek my head into this one.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
Uh-oh. 18.
Okay. And as you peer through this window, you see a large man lying comfortably in his. I don't know. What would Victor be in?
He'd be sleeping in the nude.
Okay. You see a large man fully in the nude, looking
Aye.
somewhat like Chuck Norris, sprawled across the bed.
Is he asleep?
He is asleep.
Do I see like a staff or robes in his room?
Make a perception check.
God damn it.
Definitely not from this vantage point. There is a chest. You notice the chest. It is closed. You beyond that, you really have no idea.
I think I know better than try to sneak by and maybe pick a fight with this well-endowed hunk of a man. So I am going to stealthily make my way back around the corner and then back down to rejoin the boys.
If
And
I saw a nude Chuck Norris, I would bounce.
right,
Say abort
like
mission.
I'm gonna pass on what I saw and be like, we got to be fucking careful, boys.
And as you spider climb back down around the side of the building and re-enter through the window, and telling the guys this,
In whispers.
gotcha.
Ken
Where
points
would you
down the
like to go?
hallway, like to signal the boys, let's go back the way we came.
Gotta go find a way up.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess let's backtrack and go in that other door.
Yeah. Sort of what Ken's thinking.
Oh, I lost my guy. Thank you.
All right. So
Alright.
you'd like to go into the room to the south?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. As you open this door, it opens into a hallway stairwell, many bookshelves, parchment, door to the south into the goblin's room, and then a staircase leading up.
Ken points up the
Go up.
stairs and yeah, wants Ricardo to lead there.
Flipping over to this. We will put Ricardo here. Ricardo.
Shit's about to get real.
You enter into what would be a effectively like a main entryway into what you assume is probably more the typical private quarters of this abode. There is just like do this a little realistically for you, because you can see around the corner here a bit. As you come up the stairs, there's a hallway here. There's a closed doorway that you cannot see into at this point in time, but I don't know, maybe Robotic has told you about it or not. There are two doors here and here. There's a door here, door here. Oops. There's a door here. I'll close off some of that for you.
Alright, well just peek around the corner to kind of make sure I know what's going on here.
Okay. And you can see that there is a small hallway here, windows that look out to the outside, which would hold a bit of a balcony there, and then there's a door to the north and a door to the south in that hallway.
I think if he went up the stairs all the way, the rest of the group would start to follow.
Gotcha. Jen.
Yeah. And I would remind the group that we know that there's people sleeping up here, so we have to
Yeah.
be double quiet.
Yeah, Ken would do the shush. And then like look around. It's like how many doors can we see? Like when we get to this area.
So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you know that there's a sixth down here.
So there's
I definitely would have told everyone about like Victor sleeping.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Just gonna close
You
that
alright,
back
Ernie?
off.
Well, Ken
buddy.
would like point at all the doors when we get up here, and then point to his ear, and like basically tell everybody to go like listen by a door.
Gotcha.
I have a pretty good ear. I'm gonna go check out this one.
No way. No way.
$19.
19. 6, 16, and who are we missing?
Oh, sorry. What do we
but-
miss? Another stealth?
No, we're
Perception.
We're listening to doors.
Okay. Guess listen to the door.
Man, my rolls are so bad tonight.
Let's see.
This is not the night for bad rolls, Roboticus.
Okay, Ricardo, you do not hear anything beyond, but that's not surprising considering what was described to you by Roboticus. Ken, you think you hear light snoring? Maybe sort of muttering? A little unclear, but you believe that there is a chance that there's somebody beyond or in the room beyond this. Let me just double check one thing.
Not good, boys.
See, I already know what's in this room, right? Because I
Yeah.
peeked
Yes,
in.
yes, you do. So you were listening at the other door to your right, not to the south.
Okay.
In fact, actually, you can hear quite a bit, Roboticus, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Juan, to the north of you is silent. Roboticus. To the south, you don't really hear anything with that roll, but because your attention is taken by a horrific smell emanating from under the door of what is most likely, now you realize, a toilet in the room beyond.
Oh
And
God,
then
Victor's
as you
toilet.
the smell actually reaches your fake nostrils, your
My
metallic
olfactory
nostrils.
sensors.
Yeah, your olfactory sensors. And as you come closer, you can hear this, oh God, it's so rough, and an
Oh,
awful plopping sound.
I turn off my gag.exe program and I make my way back to the boys and be like, someone's awake. Someone's in the shitter and they're awake.
Ken would do this, and then make like the pillow, and then someone's head resting on the pillow. You know, he'd mime that, and then point to the door that he's at.
alright.
And then like look around at everybody else to see if they say they hear anything
Well, I'm
from their
opening
doors.
my door.
Okay, you open this door into what would be a well-portioned library. Lots of books, not much else.
Yeah, nothing to look around at. Alright.
So did Juan say? Did he hear anything from his door?
Juan didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Alright, then Ken would point at the door. See if it's open. You know.
You sure?
He points to the door and like makes like the turning like of a doorknob motion with his hand.
Sure you
See if
want
it's
Juan to open the door?
Okay.
Ken's like, see if it's open.
All right. Juan does as Ken suggests, even though he. Oh, okay.
It
Nice.
is just a bathroom.
Okay.
Remind the boys that someone's gonna come out of this bathroom and find us very shortly. So we need to not be in this little hallway.
Let's go to this
Maybe
one.
should we try sneaking in here?
Ricardo wants to go here.
Ken points up the fucking hallway, up the stairs.
Up the stairs?
Yeah, there's a guy sleeping in the door you're in front of.
Yeah, he told us. Ken told the whole group there's someone sleeping there. So
Yeah, we
But
gotta
what if-
go check that room.
Yeah, what if he's one of the people that we're here to rob?
check the rest of the place first, you idiots. Places without people sleeping.
Alright, go upstairs quick.
All right. You guys head on upstairs. And you will head into. Oops, that's the wrong person. Give me 2 seconds while I open this up. There's a hallway that you all walk up into. There are 2 doors, one to the north, one to the south. And let me just put the right people there.
I have a feeling whoever was in that bathroom was gonna be coming up these stairs to get into one of these rooms.
Maybe.
And there's a door to the north and south of you.
Ricardo, do you hear anything?
Oh, you guys gotta do the listening up there.
Oh, you didn't come up?
I'm just in the back.
You
'Cause I
have
was
the
gonna go in
+9 perception, though. You should probably do the roll. Yeah. It's like your
auto
thing.
spite.
Nah, you gotta do the roll. Yeah, that's
All right. Checking the doors. It is silent to the south, so far as you can tell. There is the quacking snore of an individual to the north.
Ooh. We were told that there was a bird person, right?
Yeah.
You were.
So we
oh.
know that the bird person is one of the people we have to rob.
And bludgeon to death before they alert the others.
Well, are you gonna tell us?
Yeah, obviously.
I picture it
then.
as a 1960s, like a 1960s Batman. They had the penguin, and he was going wah, 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 wah. Picture it as that.
All right. Well, Ken would then point to the door and then just be like, thumbs up, thumbs down. It's like, what was the group think? Are we going in?
Well, I guess if we're following strategy of before, let's just go to the empty or the supposed empty room first, and then we'll go to the duck room.
All right, fine.
Oh, should
Okay.
we send just Ricardo in to try to steal it while we like wait outside because he's the stealthiest?
We're
And if
going
I
to
give
the
him
s- we're
if I
going
give
to
him
the
my
south.
gloves, he'll have his sleight of hand will be +9.
Just go in the empty room.
We're going in the empty room first.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but I mean like
You open,
after that.
you open the
figure-
door to the south.
One thing at a time.
It is a room filled with crates, bags of flour, random storage materials, and then over on the edge here, you see what would be some sort of little like bedroll rolled out that it looks like somebody has like set aside for them to sleep in here.
Shitter.
Wonder who's sleeping in
This is
here.
this is where the shitter sleeps. The dude who was shitting.
Oh, oh man, I just remembered. We have that.
The guy who plays the piano with the fish.
Yeah.
Oh, the crazy guy.
Yeah.
It's funny that you say that because if you enter the room, you notice that there is a fish bowl with a goldfish in it right
Oh,
over
shit.
here. Ken, what's your passive perception being in the back?
Passive perception. 14.
You can hear a closing of a door downstairs.
Holy
Ken
shit.
goes, someone's coming. And then points to the duck's room. It's like, let's go there.
Yeah, let's see if we can hide in there super stealthy.
All right, make stealth checks, please.
Well, that was a 9, but turned into a 13.
13, 15, 16, and a 9 from Ricardo. Okay, let me do one thing.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. He's busy like contemplating his life after that massive dump.
That guy barely knows where he is.
He's probably hammered. Probably had some bad like hippogriff meat. I think that was starting to be like one of Prestige Worldwide's thing was like exotic meats.
Did you guys see that roll come through?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You slip into this room, and you are able to close the door if you wish, silently.
Yes.
Okay. The individual in the bed rolls over, facing the wall away from you as you enter, but seems to still be asleep.
It is a very heavy sleeper.
Do we see any of the items we're here for?
In the corner, you see, next to the nightstand, you see a beautifully made staff.
Ken points at the staff.
Oh, I bet that's what we're after.
Bingo.
I guess I would try to pick it up without jostling anything or making any extraneous noises.
Yeah, you can be careful enough to do that. As you're doing so, you hear footsteps coming up the stairwell. You hear a door opening, and then a door slamming shut across the hall.
Oh no.
Slam it.
Shit.
Just see. The DC was a 15. As it slams, you can hear Zeusanu say something along the lines of, "I've told him not to slam that door." I don't know how you would say it.
More Donald Duckish.
Gotcha. As he sort of like moves in his sleep. If you guys are not doing anything, he's facing the wall.
We're freezing
Right.
wherever we are.
Yeah. Very tense moment.
An
Red
awkward
light stop.
pose.
Red light stop.
We'll roll one thing. He's
Come
able
on,
to fall asleep
Zeusanu.
pretty quickly.
Nice.
Takes maybe 2-3 minutes until you can suddenly hear duck snoring once more.
Do we see the robes? Because if I remember, Zeusanu took the fake robe of the Archmagi and like just had them dyed so they look exactly like the robe of the Archmagi.
It's up to you. Would they be in the room here? Maybe like on the chair or something?
Well, I mean,
Pretty sure-
he'd use like the proper hanger. He doesn't want creases on it.
I'm pretty
He's a
sure the wizard at
noble duck.
least told us that the items were split up between 2 people.
I think that's right. And
They-
I mean,
she
there
told
are
us
nice
that
robes
much.
in here. Yeah. There are some beautifully apportioned purple robes on a hanger here.
But would the wizard know the difference between the two? Oh.
Probably.
Yeah, if it goes anything like our last mission, because I remember she said during our last mission, her boss told her when we completed the mission.
Mhm.
But we don't know if we're being watched.
She made it pretty clear we're being watched.
Yeah, but we don't know that, okay? I rolled very poorly on my insight check, so I don't know that.
I feel like we have to take the robes, like, because we don't know.
They told us it was two items, 2 different people.
Okay. All right. We'll leave his fancy robes and his fancy cloak, his fancy magic dagger.
I mean, you've already stealing more items. Take
Yeah.
these 2 if you want. Who cares?
Let's
Well,
not get
they
hung
were
up
adjusted to
on.
fit a large duck, so they wouldn't fit a robot.
Let's not get too hung up on cosmetic robes.
They're really nice robes.
We already had a late start.
Okay, I guess should we try to sneak our way back down to like the last room?
Yeah, definitely want to leave this room.
So we only know one other person's sleeping, and it can either be Harold or Alistair. So we still got to figure out the final sleeper.
Well, Ken would at least point to the door. And she'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, skedaddle.
Hopefully, Alistair's like embracing his like night owlness, and he's out on some kind of adventure, like robbing some rich guy.
That or he's just been watching us the whole fucking time.
As you head out the room, quietly closing the door, your stealth checks from before are good enough for now. You head back downstairs. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Are we at
can
the
hear
top
some-
floor right now?
You
Yeah,
are
we're-
at the top
Oh,
floor.
okay.
Yeah, so we're going back down to that other room that we didn't go in before.
Cool.
The one that, yeah, this one here, that we could hear someone. Check out this room next.
You would like to open the door?
Yep.
Make a stealth check, everyone.
Better. At
Nah.
least from Ken. All right.
All right.
Right.
Pretty good. That is more than good enough to beat none other than Alistair's passive perception.
Yeah, right.
Because he is the individual sleeping in this room as you begin to sneak in
It's trance. I'm in a trance state.
in your trance state.
God damn it. This is gonna be hard.
There is one thing of note here. There's a door on the left side of Alistair's room, sort of across from the bed. Let me just try to get rid of that. There's a door here as you sneak into this room, and a door here as you sneak into this room. There are also the windows out to the balcony here, and the door here.
Do I remember seeing windows like on this tower?
Yes, there are some windows on that tower. And let me just double check something. There are windows not just on the 3rd floor here, but on the 4th floor above as well.
Because I'd hold up my fingers like wait here for a second, and crawl out the window and spider climb over to the window of the tower to peek in.
How long does spider climb last?
An hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay. So you can peek into this room with the closed door. You can see the following as you peek in. It is a room with a desk. You suspect that the individual sleeping in the room probably uses this, but there is a ladder leading up to a trapdoor. The trapdoor is closed. In fact, it is closed and latched with a padlock on
Oh,
this
shit.
side, the ceiling of this side. Would you like to go up to the 4th floor to peek in?
I would. Well, at first I want to check my surroundings real quick, make sure no one's like walking up on me. Like there's no one in like the streets or the alleys or anything.
Make a perception check. For a fleeting moment, you could have sworn you could have seen. It's frankly strange. A large cat-like figure, beady eyes, peering from around a corner, and yet they're, you blink and they're gone.
Fuck. Harry's cat buddy caught us, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But it sounds like I wouldn't, like Roboticus wouldn't have thought it was like anything real. It was just like a fleeting moment.
Yeah.
It's like
Unsure
a
if it's real
shadow.
or not.
It's like a weird, shadow almost.
Yeah. So out of game, I know that we're caught, but in game, I think Roboticus wouldn't have thought too much of it, and he'd slowly spider climb up a level to peek in the window at the top floor of the tower.
All right. Let's switch over. You are on the tower here, and as you peek in, you can very clearly see an individual asleep at a desk wearing. Well, actually, the robes have been set aside, funny enough. They're like back on the chair, sort of back over the chair, as this individual had been studying what appears to be some sort of spellbook, arcane materials in this room. There's a padlock on the trap door, sort of beyond them over here, suggesting that this individual enters and exits the room through different means than the ladder below.
Or he just really doesn't trust Alistair.
Maybe a little bit of both.
How far from the window is the chair that the robe is draped over?
Elster can
So-
pick most locks.
It's only about 1.5 feet.
That is much shorter than my 6. Oh, I don't have a pole. That was Alucard.
I mean, you're 7 feet tall, right? You got super long arms.
True. My arms might be 1.5 feet. Can I reach the robes from the window?
If you were to open the window, you suspect you can reach them. Pull them off
Okay.
the chair.
I think that might be our best play, given like all the
You have to.
padlock.
You gotta try.
Yeah, it's a big
Yeah.
roll here. Big roll. Blowing your dice.
All right, yeah,
Blowing your
I'm
dice.
fucking going for it. I am
All right,
going
so
to gingerly open the window as quietly as I can. I will use the oil that I use to oil my own gears to oil the hinges of the window to make sure it
Okay.
doesn't make any extra noise.
So what I will say then is go ahead and roll a stealth check at an advantage then, since you're oiling the window.
Or do I get double advantage because I already have advantage?
Nope, just regular advantage for that.
Oh no! 3 to 4.
As you open the window, there is a snort from the individual in front of you as they lift their head up off the desk at the sound of the window crunching open.
I want to quickly climb up on the roof or something. Like go around the side of the window, climb up onto the roof, and like look down to see if he does anything with the window.
I will say stealth check. It was pretty low. Let me just make a roll to do
That was
something here.
really low.
Let's see.
It's game over, man.
Roboticus, man, can't be rolling low on this night. This was
Just-
the roll that mattered for Roboticus.
Okay, yeah. He immediately turns to the window and sees you holding it open. Because I'm going to say you don't have time based on how poorly of a roll that was. So he's going to see you opening his eyes, being like, there's a robot climbing on the side of my building. What the fuck is going on?
Can I like respond to that by casting disguise self on myself before he like fully regains consciousness while he's still like a little sleep addled in the brain?
Make a, let's do a quick roll. Go ahead and roll just a flat dexterity check.
We tie.
What is your dexterity score?
15.
He has a 14, so I will say yes, you may do so, just barely.
I am going to try to disguise myself as the sleeping like elf guy that we just saw.
Okay. Make a. Ooh, I want to say make an
Just-
intelligence check just to be able to see if you can remember how well.
Just that
how-
being like the last person you saw.
Right.
That isn't one of us.
I mean,
22.
nice.
That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna say that. So I'm gonna roll his intelligence check just based on it being against that 22.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, come on, Harold.
This is turning out awesome. Actually, I'm loving this.
And he says, "What do you say, Harold?"
Harold?
Did we lose Ricardo? Is he?
Oh no. That would be poor timing.
Right?
I saw a microphone flicker there for a moment. You
Yeah.
still there, Ricardo?
God damn it.
Oh, it sounds like Harry says nothing and is
Yeah.
completely fooled by my disguise.
Ricardo says, he says, "What are you doing at my window?"
He says, "You are not Alistair. Who are you?"
Shit. How to?
There's no
My
way to talk
deception-
yourself.
Right, my deception is garbage. Like, do we try to deceive them, or do we just like tell them the truth and hope they
All
don't
right.
kill us?
Listen,
You know, we know-
here's the scenario. You know, so you know, Roboticus doesn't know this, but you know that Harold has low HP, and also Harold is not wearing his robes, which means his AC is absolute garbage. So you could just maul him and knock him out.
But then he would yell, and that would wake up everyone else in the house.
How much damage can you do in one turn? What's your max damage per like?
Well, I mean, I just got that new Javelin of Lightning, so I could do 1d6
Without
plus
what's your
1
most
plus
damage
4
without making a
D6.
lot of noise? Without making like a lightning javelin go off. Just punching the shit out of him. How much damage can you do?
I can't punch anymore because I switched to my infiltrator armor.
That was your whole gimmick?
Well, not when I'm sneaking. I went for stealth advantage. I can do 1d6 plus 4 times 2 plus 1d6. So 3d6 plus 8 is my max damage.
3d6 plus 8. And that's one with using both your attacks?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because I feel like any spell, most
Are
of
you
my spells are
strong?
like. Actually, I could try to vortex warp him, and I could warp him 90 feet away from us.
Is Ricardo typing?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh,
is
oh.
he? Are you there?
Oh,
Back?
Okay. So the
Fucking
situation
Harry
here,
caught me.
yeah, Harry caught Roboticus as he climbed up into the tower. He cast Disguise Self on him to try to look like Alistair, but he did a pretty good job, but not a good enough job. Harry saw through it. What do you think Harry would do in this moment?
Yeah, you woke up to someone sneaking in your window and try to disguise himself as Alistair.
Yeah. So are they Alistair?
They are not Alistair. You saw through their disguise.
But they look like Alistair?
For the most part, yeah. Similar, not perfect.
He would probably shoot a firebolt over at him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative. Now, the real question here is, are you taking control of Harold or not?
No.
Okay. Then Roboticus, go ahead and roll initiative. I
I'll
will
be
roll
full
initiative.
team.
Oh my god,
sneak
Roboticus. So if he misses me with the firebolt, then I can try to vortex.
You got better
warp him.
initiative. You got better
Yeah,
initiative.
you got better initiative by 1.
Did I really?
Yeah, 5 and 6.
Oh wow.
It's just
Yeah,
gunfighting for now.
So I'm gonna see him start getting a firebolt ready, and I am going to try to vortex warp him.
Okay. What does that do? Is that a spell?
Yes. He has to succeed on a Constitution 15 saving throw, or I can teleport him 90 feet away.
You're just gonna. Where are you gonna teleport him if you
You
succeed?
drop him from like the top floor.
That would be amazing.
I can't. It has to be on a surface or in a liquid that can support the target without
Oh, you
the
can't
target
just
having
drop
to
him in
squeeze.
midair.
You can't just drop him in midair, but I can teleport him hopefully far enough away that I can like grab the robes real quick and just come back to you guys and be like, guys, we gotta cheese it now, and just run back down to that lady before like they know what's up.
He is going to cast Counterspell
Oh.
immediately. And so that's a 3rd level spell, right? 2nd or 3rd?
Second level.
Yeah.
Try to have
No,
a duel with fucking Harold.
Yeah.
It's done. Is there anything else you would like to do for your turn?
That was my action. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna reach in, grab the robe, and then try to run back to the rest of the boys. I'll take the
Okay.
opportunity attack from little pussy ass Harold.
So
Damn.
he has no opportunity attack because he used Counterspell as his reaction.
Oh
the
yeah, you
plot
got
thickens.
nothing, Harold. Give me that robe.
And so I'm also going to say that causes him to not be able to try to grab the robes. So you are able to grab the robes as your bonus action, and you are able to take your movement. And I will say that gets you all the way back to. Let's double check this. I'm going to say that can get you in the hallway if you'd like. You can like get back to here. 5,
Yeah, so I would
10,
do that, and then I turn to the boys and like
Yeah.
whisper very urgently, like, "Yo, I got the robes. We got the robes. We got the staff, but they're on to us. We gotta go. We gotta go now. Just everyone cheese it back down to the basement."
Okay.
And then I'd like look around and be like, "Red Wizard Lady, are you here? Are you still invisible with us? Get us out of here."
We gotta go now.
Roboticus is panicking.
We will take Harold's turn. Harry will. Oh gosh, what is he gonna do?
Oh, he's got to unlock the thing. He has 2 locks he has to get through to get downstairs.
You just follow you the same way you went.
Yeah, how does he
He
even
doesn't-
get up
can't-
there if it's padlocked on the other side? Like,
He will Misty Step
oh right.
to
Bingo.
this location here in front of you, and
Hey,
he
bitch
will
boy.
immediately cast Fireball on everyone in that space. So can I get dexterity saving throws, please?
From everyone?
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, I might have saved.
I rolled a nat 1,
Yeah.
but I'm
that
already
is a s-
resistant.
So that is half damage Roboticus. That is half damage Ricardo. That being said, the explosion wakes up Alistair, who will join the fray. Let's see. We'll pull up Alistair. Roll his initiative.
God damn it.
Would you like to take Alistair, or would you like to stay with Ken?
We're seeing this through to the end.
All right,
Right.
staying with Ken. That being said, it looks like now we've got Alistair. Did everybody else roll initiative? Oh, actually, let me edit this.
At least Victor's naked, so we don't have to worry about his crazy height.
Yeah, it's gonna take him 10 minutes to put his armor on, for the record.
But we still have Zusanu, Alistair, Grub
Yeah,
Grub.
Alistair's fully geared.
Yeah,
Ready to
and
go.
Grub Grub's a beast.
Roll an 11, Alistair. Let's see. Everybody else can roll initiative if they so wish.
God damn it, Alistair has so many fucking tricks up his sleeve.
A 20 from Juan. We've got a 7 from Ken. And Ricardo.
10.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
I rolled it from before.
Yeah. Let's see. Then a 20 for Juan. Is that everybody except for Zeus? Oh, I typed a 20 into Victor. That's
Aw,
why.
Zeus got a 16.
Hey, there you go.
He's a fast ass fucking duck.
All right. So damage has been dealt by Harold, who is livid that you have his robes. That being said, Alistair, we already skipped your turn.
How 23
Okay.
damage, so 12 damage?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mine was half because I'm resistant to fire.
That will bring us to the top of the turn order to Juan. What would you like to do, Juan?
So are we fighting or are we flighting?
I think we flee. After that fireball, that
I think we're trying to run.
Okay.
God, he's got that shaping shit, so he didn't even do any damage to the building.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cause yeah, I don't want to kill her. All right.
They just showed their strength. They just showed that they're capable of fireballs like nothing, you know?
Yeah, but
If we can just like run and get down to the basement, use
all right.
like our action and bonus action to dash, we
Sure.
might be able to still get out of this.
I will run and dash towards the basement.
Okay. So 60 feet, 5'10". I'm just going to pull up a side owl bear just to calculate this really fast.
Yeah.
Um,
Because how
Just
much it?
remove it.
What's? Yeah, I'm not gonna look at Harold's character sheet.
how
Pretty
much
su-
HP does he have?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could kill him. I wouldn't kill him. For the record, I would not kill him. I would knock him out. I'm not gonna kill anybody's character.
50, 55, 60. So it's funny, Juan, you're able to get all the way to the stairs headed down to the downstairs. So I'm just going to put you on these stairs here to indicate that you've already gone down below. Actually, I'll just take you off below. And you are on the stairs down to the first floor, to be clear at this point. So
Yep.
you are booking it. Zusanu, who is up above, wakes up in a daze and will begin to leave his room, and he will get to here.
Notices his staff is gone.
Does notice that his staff is gone.
Still has so
Alistair.
much shit he can throw at us.
Alistair will pop awake in a daze and get to here and be like, I
Who
don't
the
know.
fuck are you? What are you doing in my house?
And he will actually, let's see, he will attempt to cast Hold Person. And Hold Person will be on Ricardo. I need a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Ricardo.
Do we lose him again?
Ricardo.
Hold on just a second, I'll roll for him. Wisdom saving throw.
At least
Ooh.
he's got decent wisdom.
That is
Oh,
an 8. So he is currently held by Hold Person.
oh no.
That's not
That will
good.
be Alistair's turn. It is Ricardo's turn. I actually think he'll just be able to get to roll on this turn to be able to get out of it. Let me double
Yeah,
check.
try to get out of it.
Yeah, target can make
He's like
another save.
incapacitated, I think, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. He does not get out of it. He needs a 17 for that.
Oh, god damn.
Yep.
So he is stuck there for the time being. That brings us to Ken.
Ken would look at Ricardo and be like, "The fuck are you doing? We're gonna go."
Who's got the loot? Who's got the loot?
Roboticus.
He has everything.
Ended up holding both of them.
All right.
Ken would click his boots, and now he's got Omega movement. He's got
Can you
90, and then he's gonna dash as his action. So he's
can you
got
like drag Ricardo with you? With all that movement?
no, I don't think so. That's not how it works. But I will pass you and just be like, I can run really fast. You want to give me that stuff so I can get out of here?
Like not particularly.
All right, fuck you then. 'Cause he just keeps running.
If I give it away, I lose all my bargaining chips.
Sure, whatever.
Go you use your movement, go tell our invisible wizard friend to like teleport us all out of here.
Who?
The red wizard, like our like the lady,
Uzan.
like our get out of jail free card.
Person I can't see.
But you know where she is, just run around like yelling for her. Everyone's awake now, so we don't have to be stealthy. Just like run around screaming like, "We gotta get us out of here!"
Ken's just gonna go to the basement, wherever she told us to meet us.
Ken, you can actually make it all the way to the basement if you'd like,
Okay.
with your speed, the way it is. So I will take you off the map. That would bring us to Roboticus. What are you going to do, Roboticus? You have one friend held before you. There are 2 individuals, one behind you, one in front of you, and one coming down the stairs near you.
I can't like grab Ricardo on my way by and like drag him along with me.
So you can do so with an action. I would need a strength check from you, and I would require I'm going to say it might even make you move at half movement depending on the strength check.
Oh, that would not get me far enough away. I don't want to just leave Ricardo behind though. Or do I just cheese it or do I take like we're surrounded right now? Do I try to throw the Red Wizards under the bus and try to get the protection of Prestige Worldwide?
What makes you think these people want to help you in any way? You have the shit you're robbing them like right in front of you.
True, but like we don't know them. So it's all like what would be the most like beneficial? Like I could always try to like
Ricardo.
you could always like try to ask them, be like we were in a Faustian bargain with the Red Wizards. We had no choice but to try to steal from you, or else they'd keep us imprisoned.
All right. So you would like to try to persuade them. You have no choice, and
We
that
gotta
You'd like to
mute
persuade them
Ricardo.
to steal their items to not kill us.
Or just to not kill us. Like
okay.
or
You
do I threaten to break the
They tried to
staff
fireball
and kill
already tried to fireball us, dude. Like they're not friendly.
Well then do I just leave Ricardo behind?
Well, it's up to you, man. You got the items we needed to get. Can't try to take them from you.
Just run.
You refuse to hand them over, so
Alright, I'll just run. I will use my action to dash, so it'll give me 70 feet of movement. Just be like, sorry, Ricardo, if you wake up, try to get out of here. And run down the stairs with 70 feet of movement to get as far away as I can.
Okay. Let me check one thing. Harry would probably have his dagger on him.
Oh,
No,
fucking
he doesn't
bring
even
it,
have a
Harry.
dagger. He doesn't even have a dagger. He just has an unarmed strike to try to smack you. That fails. You're able to get away without issue. You are able to make it, and I will bring us to this location on the second floor. You're able to get all the way here, right? Like right there, I would say.
Okay.
Ken, you are already downstairs. Ricardo is stuck upstairs at this point in time. Let me see something. Harry, can he make it over there? Let me just double check. I gotta switch back to this map on this one. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can't get far enough to be able to see you guys to throw a fireball or anything, so he's gonna hold off doing that. I think at the best he would be able to get like here. That's not really line of sight. That brings us to Victor. Juan, that brings us to you. Back to the top of the order.
Juan's gonna see Ken whizzing by him and just keep going down in the basement.
Okay. And I will say that you guys are both in the basement at this point. So it's just Roboticus and Ricardo who are not there. And neither of you have the item. Zusanu cannot make it far enough, quickly enough. Don't think. I'm just like trying to make sure that nothing can basically happen. 15,
Yeah,
20,
Zusanu's got like
30.
pretty bad movement. He's only got
Alistair
25.
has a lot of movement.
Yeah, Alistair might be the only one who might be able to get in the area, but I don't think he can do anything because even if he doubles his movement, he then.
Again,
Keep-
bonus action dash, and I have a Misty Step.
Oh, okay. So 5, 10. $60. So Alistair can actually get to here, Roboticus, and he is going to take an attack against you.
Bring it, Alistair.
Does he get 2 attacks? Attacks per action, just 1. 14 to hit.
Super
The rapier?
super mess.
All right.
Got that
that will-
20 AC now.
That's his turn. Let's see. He will pass it on to Ricardo, who is going to make that save. I muted him, by the way. I don't know if you guys did.
Yeah,
too.
no, the snores were
Yeah.
getting strong.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
I muted him too.
Oh wait, that's not the wisdom saving. Oh, that's the same. Hey, he is unimpeded at the moment.
Nice.
But I mean, it's the end of his turn, so he's
That's all he can do.
yeah. So
Okay.
everybody else is ahead of him. Like Zusanu is right here or so.
Justin was gonna fuck him up.
Maybe Ricardo could jump out the window and don his wings. Meet us the first floor.
Oh yeah, he does have wings.
It's actually not the worst idea. The real question is, can he get to the basement in time?
Yeah.
Let me go through the turn order here, just to Roboticus. What would you be doing in this moment?
Is Alistair like right next to me?
Yes, it's 5 feet away.
Okay.
And he sees that you clearly have the items on you.
I kind of want to like whisper to him to like throw the red wizards under the bus before we teleport away. These seem like powerful motherfuckers that I don't think we want to be on the bad side.
If you want to talk to him, try to talk to him.
Yeah, so I guess before running away, I try to like whisper so that only he could hear. I tell him and be like, the red wizard sent us here. Like we had no other choice.
Okay.
What red wizards?
I wouldn't have time to explain myself more than that. So I would just set up a future campaign for Prestige Worldwide, and then I would cheese it down the stairs.
All right. He will take an
Try
attack
to-
of opportunity against you. Not that I think it'll matter that much, considering your AC is so damn high.
Yup.
15. That is
Nope.
a miss.
And my AC in stealth mode is pretty beefy.
Okay, you can get into the basement. At this
I'd rec-
moment, and this is where things are going to get messy. You show up in the basement with the 2 items, saying that there are people on your tail and that Ricardo has been left behind. Dazan, not Uzan. I think I remembered her name was Dazan, Tzaan.
I think that's the
Um,
guy we killed in the ice place.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's just Uzan like that.
Yeah.
And the Zon we murdered the fuck out of.
Uzan appears and looking at the items says, Damond sent me a message saying that you had them and you were fleeing downstairs. Let us go.
Ken-
What about Ricardo? Are we just
Ken
gonna
would
leave
be
him?
like, Ken would stop her and be like, no, we need our friend or no items for you.
Oh,
her.
Ken.
You hear thundering feet coming down the stairs. Do you wish to fight on against Prestige Worldwide in the hope that Ricardo can make it to the basement? You don't know if he is still held or not.
I feel like we might have to just cut our losses.
Ken would be like, get us outside next to that room that he's in and describe where he was held.
She goes, I am either leaving this place with a lot of you, or I will take the items by force and leave without you.
Do we know where we're getting teleported to when we leave here?
You assume you're going back to Demond.
All right. Well, there's 3 of us. I figure we can. This is enough for a vote. Sounds like Ken wants to stay and fight. What is Roboticus? What's Roboticus?
Well,
thinking?
Ken doesn't want to leave Ricardo behind. He doesn't want to
Like
fight.
you just met him like 2 weeks ago.
Like in game, Roboticus is totally okay leaving Ricardo behind, but I feel bad abandoning Andy's character.
They're not gonna kill him. They're just gonna like question him.
Probably have to come back for him.
Yeah, I mean he's not gonna get killed off just because he got left behind. I mean, if anything, he would probably, I don't know. I think it'll be fine if he gets left behind. It's not gonna like.
If anything, it'll be a plot thread to join forces
Yeah.
and come back to the Red Wizards,
It's
and
just-
get their shit back.
It's like at the end of a TV show when like the end of the season and the characters accomplish their mission, but somebody got left behind.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. Find out second season what happens.
Do you guys decide to leave him
Juan
behind?
wants to get the fuck out of here.
And
Ken- Ken-
Roboticus?
Ken looks at her and he's like, "You send us back after our business is done, right?"
I shall send you on all to wherever you like, per Damon's agreement.
Ooh, that tone. That sounded very shifty.
And then Ken's like, "Well, I guess we don't have much of a choice." And looks at the other two.
Okay. She will cast teleport as the trapdoor is being thrown open by Alistair and the rest of the gang. And the four of you, without Ricardo, have left. As you leave and come back, did we lose? Who did we lose? Oh, we lost Roboticus.
He's back.
As you leave,
Oh, I'm back.
as you leave and find yourselves once more in Damon's courtyard, staff and robes in hand, he raises himself up off of his chair, applauding. Show of an audience of one, and he says, "Well done, gentlemen. Well done. You have quite earned teleportation that you shall receive at the end of this. I know that your friend was left behind. Worry not. I suspect those individuals you stole those items from, they won't kill him. They'll probably hand him over to the city guard. They might investigate him. I may try to get him out. I don't really wish my business to be known." And you can see there's a smile. And he looks at Dazan and he says, "Find him. Last I knew that he was flying away from that building. Do not let him leave that city." And she nods and she actually teleports away again.
Ooh.
He says, "Well, gentlemen, the items, if you could, please."
Roboticus wipes the robot sweat off of his brow and hands the robe and the staff over to him.
Excellent, excellent. He actually just full on dons the robe, puts it over his shoulders, holds the staff out in front of him and says, "Ah, staff of power, quite the item, quite the item. You see, these will help me in my quest, gentlemen. These will help quite a bit. You see, if you would like further employment, your skills, your abilities are quite impressive. I can teleport you onward, as promised. No strings attached. You be on your way. But of course, if you wish, you may help me in further endeavors."
Um, Ken's gonna be like, "I think our business here is done," and like look at the rest of the guys, see if they agree.
Yeah, I have all my
Want
my USB drives that I have to go through and then figure out
Juan
my next move.
Juan in a very shifty tone says, "Yeah, our business here is done," and gives the guy a wink,
Okay.
as if to send the message that he's gonna go with them, but he really he wants to, he's down with doing more jobs for this evil person.
As you're saying this, there's a teleportation sound as Ricardo and Dazan reappear. They look flustered. You suspect that they had to deal with some sort of situation, and yet they are back. Demond
Oh,
asks immediately, "Were you seen?" And Uzan says, "Maybe, briefly. We can blame it on somebody else." He nods. "Kill her." And she looks stricken and taken aback. We will pick it up next time, next week.
Who said kill her?
Demond said to the four of you, "Kill her."
Hmm.
The lady that's been teleporting us?
Yes.
I like it.
Interesting.
So we will pick it up next week for the finale of Escape from Thay, with you fighting Uzan in combat.
This has been such a Turn of events here.
Right after tanking a fireball.
And yeah, we'll see how that goes and see what happens.
Nice. I like it.
Good game tonight, guys.